Oh, my job's now. Oh, my God, nobody's going to take my job. That's what you said 5-6 years ago. No, robots won't. Nah. Now they're coming to get your jobs. And you know what? They're going to do it better than you. They're going to do it cheaper than you. And they're going to do it faster than you. And they're going to keep the place clean. They're not going to be a slob. They're not going to stink. They're not going to look all weird. I mean, they may look weird. I mean, it's going to be weird dealing with a robot. When it comes to that point, you go up to the counter.
How may I help you?
Oh, yeah, give me a fillet of fish and a large fry.
Would you like extra sauce? 25 cents a pack.
Nah, I think I'll pass on that. So it's going to be weird dealing with that, but overall it's going to be better for the whole industry. People are going to probably get fast food again. Instead of sitting there making your order and having to wait off to the side, by the time your food comes out to you, it's not even fresh. It's like, I waited for this, and I paid $8, $9 for this? This is horrible. I was just out in fashionable Ferndale area there, local area. Slowest McDonald's I'd ever been at, ever. It was terrible. The McDonald's in this area, which I rarely go to, but when I do go there, it's faster than this place was. Speaking of Ferndale, I should induct somebody into the Hall of Fame. We've been thinking about bringing and reopening the Scumbag Hall of Fame. And we may get to that. But we got to get to a few show notes here before we get on out of here. I just look at the time and we're running late. We've got to get to these and we want to get to your phone calls as well. So let's do that. Our first caller is on the Texas border. What say you?
I see aliens every day. They keep crossing the border left and right and left and right. Sometimes there's 5, sometimes there's 10. All of them different kind of sizes. And they all just walk through.
Now, do you ever see any alien ships, though?
No, they're just hopping the fence.
Oh, those kind of aliens. Well, thanks for letting us know, and thanks for your call. Our next call goes out to Washington, D.C. Donald, you're up next.
John, I'm a little confused. When you say aliens, are you talking about from Mexico?
No, I'm talking about people from space.
I don't like MySpace. I prefer Twitter. I got something to tweet right now. Hang on. I'm on the radio and nobody's listening. Hashtag huge.
Okay, sir. Thanks for your call. Now over to Chicago. Pepper, you're up next.
If I don't find me a baby daddy soon, I'm going to have to get me one of them sex robots.
Oh, you're looking into buying one?
That's right. Mama got to get her loving someplace, babies. And can I say one more thing?
Sure, go ahead.
That ditzy stupid is an ugly hoe.
Okay, thanks for your opinion and your call. Our next call goes out to Gordy in Canada. What say you?
I saw that movie, eh?
What movie are you referring to?
Aliens, eh? With the thing from space, eh? With the big mouth and everything. It came popping out of the chest, eh? That was gross, eh?
Yeah, but we're not talking about the movie. We're talking about real-life aliens.
Well, I don't know any, eh? I got some popcorn, eh? Bye.
Okay, thanks for your call. Now out to Area 51. Okay, thanks for your call. Our next call comes in from Virtual Land.
Oh, boy, it's a real mess down here. I seen an alien come downhill about all the time, and you wouldn't believe it now. You wouldn't believe it because he just come downhill, and he come downhill with a spaceship, man. He said, peace on earth, and then I looked at him, and I said, oh, man, are you Jesus? He says, no, I ain't Jesus. I'm Elvis Presley.
He said he was Elvis.
That's right, man. He said he was Elvis, man. So I told him, I said, hey, you know, if you're Elvis, why don't you sing me a song?
And what'd he say to that?
Oh, he said he gave that up for Lent. That's about all I got to say. Good show. Talk to you later.
Okay, thanks for your call. Over to Detroit. Abu, you're up next.
Oh, John, I saw a spaceship one time. It was very, very scary.
Well, tell us about it.
Oh, it came down from the sky and it picked up a cow and it spin it up, beamed him up into space, and then it flew over, and then the next thing I knew, disappeared. Boom, gone.
And that was scary?
Well, I scared very easily.
Okay, Abu, thanks for your call. Back out to Washington, D.C. Ditzy, you're up next.
Hi, John. I saw that movie, too. It had Sigourney Weaver in it.
Ditzy, we're not talking about the movie Alien.
Oh, was it that second movie? I forgot the name of it.
You mean Alien 2?
Yeah, that's it.
No, but we're not talking about the movie.
Oh, are you talking about that movie with Tom Cruise?
You mean War of the Worlds?
That's the one.
No, I'm not talking about that one either. I'm talking about real-life aliens, Ditzy.
Oh, the president's trying to fix that, John. Just give him time. Bye.
Okay, thanks for your call. All right, now back out to Detroit. We've got Shady on line 2.
John, you've got to see what I'm looking at right now.
Well, what are you seeing?
Now, you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
What is it?
I can't believe my eyes.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
Listen, I don't know if it's aliens, but it's weird.
What is it, Shady?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, you've got all of us on the edge of our seats. What do you see?
Well, it's... Oh, forget it, John. It's just a fat lady in a purple muumuu.
A purple muumuu?
You know, the things that fat ladies wear. Sorry to bother you, John.
Okay, thanks for your call, I think. And our last call this evening goes out to Boston. Carrie, you're up next. Okay, thanks for your call. Got a little time for a few more things. First, I want to tell everybody that I read an article just recently, and I'll make it available on my Facebook page for you ladies who are interested. But apparently, they're saying that for most breast cancer now, you do not need to take radiation treatment to cure that type of cancer because they have other alternatives that are less evasive than the radiation treatment. So that's really a cool breakthrough for the ladies. In a companion story, Virginia and New Jersey are imposing a mandate to their state citizens for health care. They're worried that Obamacare is going to take too big of a hit because the federal mandate is now gone. They are going to mandate their state citizens or else be fined. Then we also had Kim Kardashian. She was at the White House. And it's amazing that Donald Trump, with all he has to do, he has time to worry about Kim Kardashian's opinion about an inmate somewhere. You know, they're all actors. They're all TV stars. So they're good friends. And, hey, he said, come on up to the White House and, you know, we'll talk about helping you out there. Then we got Rudy Giuliani saying Trump can pardon himself if he's indicted for any reason whatsoever. This is getting ridiculous. A investigation that has lasted too long. A president that will pardon himself if he's found guilty of anything. Although, whatever he's found guilty of, I don't think it's going to be directly related to the election as far as the election being tainted or the election being changed to his victory instead of a victory for Hillary Clinton. There's no evidence that I've seen as of this date that suggests the election would have went any other way, with or without any Russian collusion, with or without any Russian impact, with or without Donald Trump just being Donald Trump and being better than Hillary Clinton. They keep saying the job numbers are great. The job numbers are great, although I'm going to have some exclusive information coming in the next few weeks about, well, companies are cutting back, and it's quietly happening behind the scenes, and the mainstream media isn't ready to report it just yet. But I have that information probably before they do. Nothing major in the news besides all that. We covered a lot in the first hour. So maybe I just want to touch on what's going to be happening here with the John LeBang Show. And we're going to tell you who we're going to be dropping here in a little bit as we're ending the show. But there's been some issues with a couple stations, and some other stations have been so great to us that we've decided to clean up our schedule a little bit, take out the dead weight, just get rid of them. Most of them are not putting in the time or the effort to even garner the time and effort we put into sending in the shows and making sure they're all ready to go, even promoting their stations. So we've gone over some numbers, looked over a few things, and I've watched the owners because I'm good at that. I investigate, I see what's going on. And there's this one owner who has recently rebranded his show. It almost sounds like he's copying my show, although, you know, the so-and-so show is not really that original, as I've talked about. Just sounded good. The John LeBang Show. Well, this guy who rebranded, it's the so-and-so show. It's all it is, too. When you listen to it, it's so-and-so, so. But I noticed he's changed the way he makes his posts. They look a lot like the Bangers posts. In fact, they're simplified. A lot of these people who post on social network about podcast or internet shows, they have this format of big, long paragraphs with stacking everything together. And I wanted to be different because I'm different in my ways of doing things. So I would do a line by line or point by point detailing the subject matter for the show. Then I noticed this fella who just rebranded his show is also now using the same format I'm using. He's not doing anything for a station. My show's been on that station for almost 2 years now, and the current show that's playing is about 8 weeks behind. You've maybe heard 7 different episodes this entire year on that station. It's like Vanessa Part 2. This guy's now following me around to station after station after station, getting set up on this station and this station. So he's obviously following me, and he's obviously seeing that my posts were a little different, and they seemed to work. They would bring some people in. So he's borrowing my techniques to improve his show, which, you can't blame him. You can't blame him. But when you turn around and the dude's doing nothing to ensure that my show's being played, my latest episode is being played on his station, then you got to wonder, well, the guy's paying attention, but he doesn't really care. So what's he in this for? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for yet another excursion into the John LeBang Show. Thank you so much for listening. I want to give a big round of applause to all of our affiliate stations that carry the John LeBang Show. We're making some changes, and we're going to get to them real quick before we get out of here. We are no longer going to be broadcasting on Q102 in Pennsylvania or Raw Talk Online in Florida. Q102 looks like they're off the air completely, while Raw Talk Radio just doesn't seem to give a crap. So we're taking our stuff off the air. We're going to be changing things up on our home station as well, Alien X Radio. Keep tuned in for those details. As far as some of our great affiliates, we want to give a big shout out to Sandra over at Digital Revolution Radio. We've heard from our fans, and they have given great praise to that station. We also want to give big thanks to Bubba Army Radio, our biggest affiliate. They're out there in Florida. Over at IRN in Michigan, give Tom a big thanks over there for all the promotion he does. IRN Radio in Tampa for Mike, who's done so much to help the John LeBang Show. We also want to give a big thanks to Radio Vegas Rocks in Las Vegas, Jay and everybody over there. Jonathan Rios at 920 WON The Apple for being a huge supporter of the show. Bob Minter at Code Zero Radio, thank you very much for all your support. Also want to give a big thank you to Tampa Bay FM for their exceptional support. They promote the show each and every week. Of course, we can't forget WRFN 1025, who has helped us get on a brand new station in Germany. That's KCFM in Germany. Would like to also give a big shout out to Get Smashed Radio in Seattle. They've been a big help. Radio Love in California. Naja Radio in California. And of course, all the other great stations that carry the John LeBang Show. Don't forget to go to my website. That's www.jlebang.com. Thank you all for listening to this week's broadcast. And until the vibrations of my vocal cords reach your ears again, this is John LeBang signing off from the Banger Studios.
Same space.
See you next hour.
Station.
So what do you propose, Captain?
I told you, silly. There's a quickie mart just down the street. It's perfect. And who knows, we might meet a few new friends.
Friends are overrated, Captain.
Oh, that's what you think. You just haven't met the right people yet. As soon as we can leave this boring town, I'll introduce you to some great people. They'll make you feel so gay and happy.
Well then, let's get ready.
Oh, I love it when you say those words. Captain Rainbow, away!